Hi everyone and welcome back to Baby Show Crochet. Alright, so on this segment of what I've made, I've not been really making nothing much, just giving myself a little break, and at the end of this video I'll be making an announcement. So what I've made, first of all, this is a yarn review and everything rolled into one. I just want to get it out the way. It is for the Patrons List Sequence yarn, and what I have made, I made the part place wrap. This is it, made out of sequence. I made this a while ago. I've been wearing it a lot. This is like my December 5th, my staple. Just all this shimmery goodness all in there. At the ends I put every other segment with a brown bead. Instead of using white, I use brown because I am getting into rain. I have a brown skirt that is so gorgeous, so cute and vintage, and I put brown with this so I could wear it with that. So yeah, this is it. You know, the part place wrap is square, just like if you look at my last look what I've made. I showed you one that is orange and yellow, that's multicolored, which is a small little one that just goes like a scarf. But this one is actual wrap. So this yarn is so soft. It has mohair, wool, acrylic, polyester. It has a blend of yarns, which means once you see mohair and wool, you cannot wash it in the machine either way, even if it said acrylic. Once it has natural hair fibers like wool, mohair, you have to wash it by hand and lay flat to dry. So that's the care instructions for this yarn. The sequence is so beautiful. You know, sometimes when you work with sequence, you try to get all the sequence to the front and have none to the back. This actually put me in, because I like to control everything when I'm crocheting. This yarn is a good way to teach you how not to be in control, because you work vice versa. Sometimes you see, oh, this side has more sequence on one side than the other, and the other has more colors than the other side. But with this one in particular, I just absolutely love it. I just did whatever, and I didn't have to care. Oh, the sequence is on the front, the sequence on the back, is the sequence in between a stitch. That that's one of the best things. The yarn is super sturdy, really soft, fast to work with. You get a lot, despite when you feel it, because it's so soft and it's so fine, it feels like it's not a full ball. But when you're working with it, it's like, oh my gosh, it's taking forever for one ball to go. That's the best thing I love about this wrap. I'll show you guys it one more time. I just love washing it with the sequins shimmering as I show you guys. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. I wore this in Manhattan and I got a lot of people looking at this like, oh my gosh, I love it. Where you got it? Now into heady affairs. And the coolest thing about this book is actually featured in the new Crochet Today magazine, which I'm going to be fighting with those people because they sent me a defective magazine which is missing like 6 patterns. So I might end up buying one and probably keep the other ones just for safekeeping. I don't know. You can't have. There's nothing wrong with having two with the same magazine, you know. Fun times. Okay, so I made this hat, and the only thing I didn't like about it is this whole long tail down here. So I kind of cut it short and put the tassels. So here's the hat. This is the hat, and it's all done. I hope you guys can see right. It's all done in front pulls and back pulls. Let me see if I could bring it in. I try to get the camera shot a little bit right. And the way how it's done is formed into a swirl. It looks knitted, guys. And the brim is done out of front pulls, half double crochet. The whole hat is basically half double crochet. So it's thick, it's sturdy, it's warm. I wore this out last night because it's really cold up here in Brooklyn now. And oh my gosh, this felt so good on my head. And one thing I love when you do ribbon, sometimes when you do ribbon it tends to stretch and don't go back sometimes. But with the half double crochet, this ribbon don't go nowhere. It has immediate elastic seam. It goes right back when you take it off. This is the first time I've done a rib brim with half double crochet front post stitch, and now yeah, I have one more thing to say. Then let me show you the hat first on my head. This is what the hat looks like. Take out my tassel to the side. I absolutely love this hat, and it has a very, very nice snug to it. Yeah, just gotta brush my hair back. Yeah, it's different. Right. All right. So yeah. Then yeah. So yeah. Then I made me a shrug. I found this on Craftsy, and when I clicked on it, you have to buy the pattern on Etsy. So this is the first pattern I ever bought from someone online, and I like it. It took forever to do because sometimes it's a square, so it's, it's when is this darn square gonna end kind of feeling. But this is it. I'm not gonna try it on yet. I wore it once already, but I'm just showing you. I have some wool laying around here, some fisherman wool, and I decided to treat myself to something woolly. I love the feeling of wool. Now this item I'm making for my awesome little baby cousin. I have made him a granny square blanket, but Josiah decided he wanted to keep the blanket. He didn't want me to give it away, so I ended up making him another one, but one similar to Josiah's. And here it is with his nickname in it, Manny. That's his nickname. It's probably gonna look backwards, but I'm not finished. I haven't finished the blanket yet, so yeah, I'm thinking about what other color am I gonna add to make this really big. He's almost one. Oh, that's the back I show you guys. My bad. There it is. This is the front. Manny. Right. That's the front. And I drew it all out on graph paper, and yeah, I did it. So I hope you guys like it. But it's soon going to be finished. Because I want him to have it in time for the holidays. And I made my husband a hat. I just finished this hat. You see, I just have to cut the yarn now. Not thinking I might make it a little the brim one more row longer. I'm not so sure. But yeah, I used up the rest of my fisherman's wool. I still have some of one of this brown color left, enough to make another hat. But this is the boyfriend hat also in here, Heady Affairs. If you look, this is the boyfriend hat I made my hubby. And let me show you guys it on my head. One thing about that book, Heady Affairs, you must read and understand. I want you guys to do this. Read and understand your patterns first before you do it. Because if you just see a pattern and you just jump into it, it is not gonna turn out. Then you find yourself undoing, redoing, undoing, redoing. If you read your patterns at least 3 times before you attempt it, you will have a 80-90% chance of doing it perfect the first time around, instead of having to undo it and redo it. That is my advice to people. I always read my patterns first, make sure there's no glitches. And if you love crochet so much, sometimes if you read a pattern, you could see the pattern forming in your imagination before you make it. So if you do it like that, then yeah, you'll be like me. You could probably tackle any hat. Despite it says it's easy, I'm telling you, we all know that some easy patterns are actually hard to make. Like with this hat, looking at it, it looks complicated. All front pulls and back pulls done in a swirl. All it is, people, is reading, understanding, and a lot of patience. This hat took me actually 5 hours to make, with breaks in between. And I'm telling you, it's all well worth it when you do the patience. You're not in a rush. You just do it to relax. Okay, and that's what I've been doing for the past couple of days. Just relaxing, just going with the flow. So yeah. The reason why I'm making a lot of these boyfriend hat patterns is for my husband and my brother-in-law, because outside it's getting cold and they need more hats. So I've taken a break. I already done make all my stuff for winter, so it's just making their stuff, and I'll probably make Josiah some more hats. But Josiah has so many hats that I bought and that I made for winter, so Josiah's set. And I'm doing this early, like 6:44 in the morning. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I normally, now I go to bed early. Wake up at 3 sometimes. 3 o'clock the earliest, 5 o'clock the latest. So it's 6:45 here in New York. So I'm up early, do my Bible study, and then I finish a project that I started the day in front, or I crochet because it's really fun. And right now Josiah has the cold, so he's sick, so the whole day is I can't do anything. It's just mommy, 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 mommy. If you hear him, everything out his mouth is mom, 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 mom. And daddy's gone all day, so it's just me and the baby. Okay, so that's why in a way I haven't been uploading videos, because I'm taking care of my family. I have responsibilities first, people. So that's basically it. My announcement now is I will not, this is my very last video for the year 2011. I'm taking a hiatus, and one is just for family. My mother-in-law, she's not feeling well, and she was in Barbados. She is in Barbados by herself for the holidays. So the surprise, my husband, he hasn't been taking it too easy, because let's face it, peoples, my husband is a 100% mama's boy. So a friend of hers got her a ticket to come out here to New York to stay with us for the whole holiday season. And I basically, Kevin doesn't know, and I know. Everyone else in the family knows except Kevin, because it's a surprise for him. And she's coming up tomorrow. So actually not tomorrow, she's coming up tonight. So the whole surprise thing is they're gonna surprise Kevin with his mom, and that's basically it. We're just having, I just want to take the whole time out for family, and because I'm celebrating Christmas this year, is I think is worth it celebrating Christmas this year. I'll tell you honestly, I grew up always loving Christmas, and for me to deny my child that right to celebrate the holiday season, knowing that I celebrated it and I had a lot of fun, I think it's very hypocritical of us parents to deny our children the joy that we had growing up celebrating the holiday season. I'm not taking punches at anyone. That's just my honest to God opinion. And the whole difference is, if you want to celebrate Christmas and you're a Christian family or a reformer Christian like I am, you just let your child know the truth. Let him know, look, there's no such thing as Santa Claus. The real truth about Christmas is this, and if I let the child be the one to make the decision, why I don't want to celebrate Christmas because of what it is. If you raise your child right. And that's my honest to God opinion. I know I probably will, what I'm saying is probably offending most of you people if you're watching this, but I really don't care. I have my opinion. I'm entitled to my right to have my own opinion. So, without that being due, my goals for 2012 is 1, have a deeper walk with Christ. 2, don't take BS from no one and let them know exactly how I feel right up front to their face. 3, have a wonderful life and a wonderful family. Probably pop out another baby. Never know. I'm not pregnant, guys, but I actually do want to have another child next year. If it's in God's will for me, I will have another baby. And just have a wonderful marriage and enjoy my child or my children if I have any more. And yeah, but this Christmas is gonna be so awesome. I can't, I, I just can't thank God enough for all the blessings in my life. My awesome, my very close, awesome friends that I met here on YouTube. You guys know who you are. And you know what? What? Screw it. I'm gonna say, I thank God for Alicia, Brenda, Karima, and I also thank God for Lauren, that does Fresh Off the Hook. I think she's one of the most down to earth people I've ever met, and I love that about her. She just don't take crap from no one, and I think that's totally cool. So Lauren, you're in my cool list. Marcel, not wish. I thank God for you also. I wish He bless you. I hope He bless you and your family in the new year and for many years to come with a lot of happiness. Everyone that does Fresh Off the Hook, I send blessings your way. Yeah, so that's basically it. And that's it for my 2011 video, my last 2011 video. If you see me upload other videos within this month, those are videos that I actually recorded before I upload this one. So yeah, Merry Christmas everyone, happy holidays if you say holidays instead of Christmas, Happy New Year, Merry New Year, and I hope to see you guys in 2012, Gospel Life, and I pray that you all guys have wonderful health, wonderful lives, and just be happy. Life is too short. As we see, the world is coming to an end, people, very soon. A lot of BS is going on, so just don't take things too personal. That's my advice to you guys for New Year. Don't take things too personal. If people have an opinion about you, let them. For me, I have a lot of people judging me, call me a hypocrite, a whole bunch of stuff. I don't care, because this is who I am. Before they met me, I'll always be the same way after they met me. So I could let I'll say, I'll let's give a rat's ass what people thinks about me. And I had to learn that the hard way, not to take on foolishness from people.